Hi, I'm Carmen Chammas. Today I'll talk about Monday, the 13th of July. The moon will be in Aries for the third consecutive day. It will stay in Aries till 5:35 p.m. Universal Time, which means that if you're watching me from the Americas, the moon will be in Taurus in the afternoon. Depends which part of the Americas, which coast you live in. So, how is it going to be today? Most probably it's similar to Saturday and Sunday. It depends. When the moon moves to Taurus, it's going to be totally different. Starting with Aries. Today, Aries, you are a champ today. Definitely for the third consecutive day, your energy is so enormous and great, and you are very capable and you can manage and handle anything you want to do. Definitely you should make the best of the vibes while the moon is in your sign. Just be extra careful if you were born on the 30th or 31st of March. The reason is because planet Mars is exactly at that point, so you have to be extra careful. Planet Mars attracts trouble, so be extra careful. Taurus, definitely nothing will move. You will get no news, nothing will move as long as the moon is in Aries. But then the moon will reach your sign at 5:35 p.m. Universal Time, and that's when everything starts to change. The vibes will be so favorable and you will be the champ. Okay, so if you're watching me from the Americas, the moon will be in the afternoon or early or around midday, depends where you are. It will be in your sign and you're going to enjoy the rest of Monday, a beautiful, successful time. Just be extra careful if you were born on the 1st or 2nd of May. Moving now to Gemini. Gemini, I think while the moon is in Aries, you can handle things quite well and you can be quite successful and you can be quite entertaining and you'll be so happy and you will be so proud of yourself. But then you have to know that when the moon reaches Taurus, everything will stand still, everything will be quiet, everything will be maybe on hold. And this will take place actually till this will be the situation till early morning, the 16th of July. So if you have something to do, try to finish it while the moon is in Aries. That's my advice to you. And you are still lucky if you were born on the 1st of June. That's because planet Venus is exactly at that point. Cancer, it's a nice day, it's a long day, it's a busy Monday. Nothing should go wrong because actually there is nothing wrong going on. Maybe some ups and downs, but then they will sort themselves out to your favor. When the moon reaches Taurus, you'll be quite fine. So most probably you will end the day and you are happy and you are quite satisfied. So try not to bring or create any damages or any problems, especially if you were born on the 22nd of July. Aries, Leo, with the moon in Aries, you will be successful. You will be very competent and very capable of handling anything, managing anything successfully. And this is the best time for you. My advice, and please listen carefully because the quality of time is going to change when the moon moves to Taurus, and it will not be that much to your favor. The best part is when the moon is in Aries. So please, you need to schedule that and you need to listen to Tuesday and Wednesday, the coming few days. So this is my advice to you, Leo. Moving now to Virgo. Virgo, it's a nice day, whether the moon is in Aries or in Taurus. I think it's going to be even better when the moon is in Taurus, but in all cases, it's going to be a nice, it's going to be a very nice Monday. You have things to do, you have things to plan, you have things to move on with. Maybe you have a document you need to finish, you need to hand in, maybe you have a deadline, but then I tell you, in spite of the hassle of Monday, you're going to end up the day being very happy and you will be celebrating. Libra, I know it's been tough since Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. They're not easy, they're very bumpy, but things will ease down and problems will disappear when the moon moves out of move out of Aries, which is the sign opposing your sign. So things will cool down at the end of the day. Probably in the afternoon if you're listening to me, if you're watching from the Americas. But then I say, Libra, try to tone it down. You don't want to make a problem knowing that it's going to be easy in the afternoon. You don't want that, because while the moon is in Aries, things may escalate. Things may be very disruptive, and you don't want that. So be extra careful, especially if you were born on the 1st, 2nd, of even the 3rd of October. Okay, let's move now to Scorpio. Scorpio, try to make that call. Try to handle things cautiously and very professionally. You don't want to leave mistakes till the moon or till the moon reaches Taurus. That will be in the evening, Monday, and for Tuesday and Wednesday. You don't want that. You want things to be quite smooth. You want things to be done correctly. It's going to be a long Monday, but it's fine. Try not to make mistakes during the day, during the period when the moon is in Aries, because you may not feel that satisfied in the late afternoon or in the evening, and you don't want that. So try not to make mistakes. If a mistake happens, immediately try to amend it. That's my advice to you. And still, you can be quite lucky if you were born on the 13th, 14th of November. Okay, Sagittarius, while the moon is in Aries, you can enjoy a beautiful Monday, a very successful Monday, and you can be actually the star of whatever's going on, and probably you will be renegotiating maybe some conditions, and I think you're going to be successful. And I think this is the best time that is left. I know I told you that probably today was going to be complicated. Monday is it's going to be fine, but it depends where you are watching me from. If you're in the States, most probably things are going to be quite different, not that easy in the at noon or in the afternoon. So in all cases, as long as the moon is in Aries, you are successful. Handle that. Do that. Make your calls and try to wrap it up. Maybe it's a fast week, but I think this will be the best time for you between now and till the 20th of July. So I think it's one of the best times during this week. So try to wrap it up, or do that call, make that call while the moon is in Aries. Okay, let's move now to Capricorn. Capricorn, you will be happy when the moon moves out of Aries. You're going to be relaxed. You're going to feel relieved that things are going to turn finally to your favor. Exactly when the moon is in Taurus, which is an earth sign, everything seems to be more favorable. So what you have to do is plan well your Monday and try not to make mistakes, try not to escalate things, because everything will turn out to be quite fine when the moon reaches Taurus. So you don't need to stress yourself out. As long as you don't make big mistakes, even small mistakes, you will be able to handle them quite successfully later on. The luckiest are those born on the 1st, 2nd, and those born between the 12th and the 14th of January. Okay, let's move now to Aquarius. Aquarius, this is a nice day. It's a fine day because the moon in Aries will bring out the best of your creative powers. It will empower you with convincing ideas, with ingenious ideas, and you will be quite the center of attention, because you will attract the attention, because you're the one who's going to create something from nothing. So it's up to you. While the moon is in Aries, you are the champ. Then the moon moves to Taurus and things will become a little bit different, because probably you will find yourself a little bit withdrawn, you know, from all the hustle, and you just want to relax and step back a little bit. You can be quite lucky if you were born on the 31st of January. Let's move now to Pisces. I think Pisces is going to enjoy a beautiful Monday, whether the moon is in Aries or whether the moon is in Taurus. I think it's going to be a very nice Monday. So you're going to have fun, and at the end of the day, you will be the one who's enjoying everything. When everybody wants to go to bed, when everything wants to finish their day, Pisces suddenly are getting all those creative things. They're very inventive, you're very empowered, and you're so hyper. So I think the end of Monday, end of the day, I think many Pisces people are going to enjoy writing something, maybe some music, maybe you're going to be painting, maybe you're going to send emails, maybe you're going to call some friends, I don't know, something like that. It's going to be a very nice Monday. So I wish you all a very nice day, and see you all tomorrow. Enjoy. Bye.